Welcome to the 2024 Galley Wars Mission Impossible Culinary Competition, presented by Fox Entertainment. Let's see which military branch will accept and complete the Galley Wars Mission Impossible Cooking Challenge. Please welcome your Galley Wars Mission Impossible host, owner of San Pedro's Big Nick's Pizza and their corner store, John Bagakis.
How you doing? Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to Galley Wars Mission Impossible. Who's excited? All right. Welcome to LA Fleet Week in beautiful San Pedro on the LA waterfront. We are at the Port of Los Angeles on the historic Battleship Iowa. All right. Now, very simple. We have 5 teams of 2 persons each with the exact same grill station. And they are going to bring their skills and their flavors to the table and try to wow our 4 judges. So, without further ado, I'm going to need some help, so I have an amazing co-host. Let's introduce her and show her some love.
Please welcome your Galley Wars Mission Impossible co-host and timekeeper, U.S. Air Force Chief Master Sergeant Sarah Morgan.
Hi, everyone. Great to
So
see
good
you.
to see you. Welcome.
Thanks.
How are things? How are you loving San Pedro?
Oh, San Pedro is absolutely gorgeous.
So you have a lot of decor on you. Tell us a little bit
Yeah.
about yourself.
Okay. I'm Chief Master Sergeant Sarah Morgan. I'm the Senior Enlisted Leader to Space Base Delta 3 in Los Angeles Air Force Base, and I've been in service for 24 years.
We are ready to begin. But first, you know what? Why don't you tell us the very simple rules?
Absolutely. Thank you, John. It's going to be 30 minutes to plate a main dish, 2 sides, and a dessert.
Let's introduce our teams.
Today, our secret ingredients will be love and a lot of seasoning. I got started very early. I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters, and I didn't know how to cook. My biggest inspiration was my grandma. Shout out to Sarah.
I started as a chef during my first time joining the military. My biggest inspiration would be my mother. She always made the best food ever since I grew up. And like us Marines, we're always ready for anything.
Give it up for the Marines. All right, our next team is the U.S. Navy.
Our CS1 Cortez, without CSV Madison, and we are America's favorite. A typical day on board USS Carl Vinson, we are the first to wake up to prepare breakfast, and we're the last to leave after cleaning up for dinner to repeat the process the next day. My team will win Galley Wars 2024 because we feed 5,000 sailors 3 meals a day, and those numbers speak for themselves.
I'm going to pass it down to you, Sarah, for the next team.
The next team is the U.S. Army.
My name is Staff Sergeant Travis Russell, and my team name is the Flavor Team. Typical day here at Fort Irwin. I am in charge of making sure the sim has appropriate ingredients so they can fulfill the duties for their ship. Culinary background, I used to be a warrior restaurant manager. I'm currently a culinary master trainer. And my motivation and inspiration is my 2 kids. That keeps me going. The same will win Galley Wars because we're the flavor fiends and we're the best.
All right. Now, we can't have a competition without the defending champions from the U.S. Coast Guard.
Hi, I am Paid Officer Ryan Watson. I have the CS2 here on the Coast Guard Carrier Horn. I am a galley cook here, and I'm also the FSO. I do also the paperwork, and it'll be I hope that people who are going to be in this competition, or any that are returning, know what we're capable of and know what we're going to pull out. This year we're really prepared. We're ready to try to get it done.
And to you, Sarah, for a team that I think you might like them.
Absolutely. So it's my pleasure to introduce the newest team to the competition, the U.S. Air Force and Space Force.
Everybody in the military knows that the Air Force has the best food.
The first time either of us have cooked tuna, so that is a challenge for us.
The way I get started as a chef, I watched my mom cook when I was a child.
My biggest influence was my wife. She was the one that encouraged me. It was something I enjoyed to do.
We got the best food, we're gonna be the best team.
Not even a competition.
All right, let's give it up for all our teams. Now, we can't crown a champion without some judges, so let's meet our judges.
Returning for a third year to Galley Wars, executive chef and owner of the extremely popular Trainees Dockside Station, home of the infamous Oyster Bar, please welcome Chef Dustin Trainee. Joining us for the first time this year, Chef Alma Ortiz, owner of the famous Ojas Tea Houses of Wilmington, San Pedro, and Long Beach, where you'll fall in love with the art of tea made from real ingredients and lots of love. Los Angeles Harbor Commissioner, San Pedro community member, and LA waterfront restaurant connoisseur, please welcome Commissioner Lee Williams. Returning for a second year to the Galley Wars judges table, local restaurant enthusiast and lifelong San Pedro native, our very own Councilman Tim McCosker, representing the 1-5, LA's 15th Council District.
All right, don't be scared of the judges. They are all locals, and they are all amazing, and I heard they're very hungry as well. So we have the right judges, that's for sure. Well, we can't make Galley Wars Mission Impossible possible without the help of our amazing sponsors. So a big round of applause for our sponsors, Fox Entertainment, the Port of Los Angeles, and the Battleship Iowa. So I think we're ready to get started?
Oh, no.
We're not?
No, let's have a little twist to this competition. What
Let's
do you
do
think?
it.
All right, before we get started, our culinary students are going to present a special black box ingredient.
Oh, exciting. This is how you spice up the competition.
Okay, in the black box, we have Italian oyster mushrooms from Cliffside Mushrooms, heirloom tomatoes harvested from the local farmer's market, and a special ingredient, the ahi tuna steaks from J&D Seafood.
Wow, let's give it up for our food sponsors.
Now, all these products are raised locally or harvested locally here by the local market.
So I think we're now ready to start cooking.
Yeah, let's
All right.
do it.
Audience, help us out. Let's count it down. 10,
9, 8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start that clock. All right. All right, I have a very special guest with me while the teams get started. Command Master Chief Lavalaise is with me. Tell us a little bit about what a Steel Beach barbecue is.
Well, Steel Beach barbecue is usually when we take a little bit of time off, give the crew a little bit of rest, give our cooks a little bit of a break, and let the crew have a little bit of fun. And we take a bunch of sailors that come on board to the flight deck, and they want to cook. They want to showcase their skills. Maybe not as good as our cooks, but they're doing their best.
Awesome. So I'm here with the U.S. Army. Sergeant Russell, can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on?
So we have, of course, the tuna. It looks great, by the way. So we're gonna just sear off the tuna, blister the tomatoes, and just have fun. Really.
What are we cooking today, Chef?
So today we're going to be doing a mango chutney seared with ahi tuna. We're going to do roasted vegetables and potatoes with it.
And now you're on the Carl Vinson, is that correct? And how many people do you feed a day on that lovely aircraft carrier?
On a good day, 5,000.
On a good day, 5,000 people a day. I don't think any of our restaurants feed 5,000 people a day. That's our goal, though. We're moving up the ranks here a little bit.
Awesome. So I'm here with the U.S. Air Force / Space Force. What do you guys have today? What are you coming into this competition with?
So what we got over here, we got tuna. We're gonna do a little sauce for it. It's gonna be a little hot honey sauce. And then we're cutting up the mushrooms. We're gonna make some mushrooms and potatoes. And then for the tomatoes, we got a pesto for tomatoes.
Awesome. Sounds wonderful. I can't wait to taste it.
What do you guys got going? How are we cooking today?
We're gonna sear the tuna. We're gonna make some veggies.
You're gonna make some veggies?
We're gonna make some veggies. And then we got a surprise.
And then you got a surprise. Oh, they're not gonna give away the surprise. How many people do you cook for in a normal day?
On a normal day, 1,800.
This guy cooks for 1,800 people. Wow, let's give it up for that. That's a lot of people to feed. All right, I've got Sarah now with the defending champions trying to defend their crown at the Coast Guard. What do you got there?
What do we got here?
All right, so we're going to be grilling some tuna today. We're also going to be grilling the tomatoes and the mushrooms. We have a rice pilaf that we're working on and a summer salad that we're going to be adding on there.
Perfect. And look forward to it.
All right, I'm here with the Navy. Is there anyone here rooting for the Navy? Must be Fleet Week.
We have about 10 minutes to go.
Let's give our cooks a big emphasis on 10 minutes to go.
All right, chefs, we have about 5 minutes to go. You should probably start plating.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please
Hands
step
up.
away from your stations. Give it up for them. Give them a big round of applause. Our first team to present to the judges will be the U.S. Navy. So we drew numbers before the show. The Navy was the first draw.
So today we prepared a mango chutney with a seared ahi tuna, roasted potatoes, and roasted vegetables. And then for the dessert, we did a lemon panna cotta with a blueberry curd.
What was the hardest part about cooking out here on the battleship deck?
So we're not really used to the wind, the sun in our face, and also with an open flame. It's different than our normal galley setup, but we made it work today.
A lot of challenges we threw at you, but you guys made it work. Are you again, you said you're confident. The Navy is trying to dethrone the Coast Guard. Do you guys think that you put out a dish that could be number one and dethrone the champs?
We did what we could, and today, at the end of the day, we're just going to take it as a learning lesson.
U.S. Coast Guard, you're now up and free to bring up your plate.
These are the defending champions. What did you prepare today for these judges?
All right, so we prepared a seared tuna steak and a roasted vegetable rice pilaf and a summertime salad. It is coated with a strawberry vinaigrette.
And your dessert?
Our dessert is a lemon tart, and the filling is a lemon and lavender custard. And above that is a lemon and slight little taste of mint gel, and with a lemon ganache right on top over a meringue that's also roasted.
Well, you guys sure brought the ingredients. No wonder you're the defending champs. Wow, that is impressive. And how confident are you that you guys executed the dish the way you wanted to execute it, that your flavors are there, that all your components came together? How confident are you?
We're pretty confident. It threw us off a little bit when we saw the tuna, like how big it was and everything, and divvying it up and cutting it up, but I mean, it was a quality fish, so that's what we weren't scared about in general. So,
heart and soul makes a dish. You know,
Absolutely.
You eat at your family's house, you eat at your grandma's house. Those dishes are made with heart and soul. So it looks
see a
like
lot of
these
head
guys.
nodding.
Yeah, they poured
I like
it in
it.
here. They poured it in.
Next team up is the U.S. Army.
Let's give it up for the Army. Tell us a little bit about what you prepared for the judges today.
So we prepared a seared ahi tuna steak with the tomatoes and mushroom gnocchi, and we topped it with the creamed spinach and fried some leeks for garnish. And also we made a simple lemon tart. We didn't want to put too much lemon on it, so we're good.
Lemon can be very powerful. Yes.
And then we have cherry and blueberry jam on the side, just to give it that. Yeah.
So did you agree with the challenges? What was the challenge for you while you were out here cooking?
I would say the wind the win.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. Your dishes look fantastic. Give it up for the Army.
U.S. Air Force and Space Force, it's your turn. Come on up.
This is Sarah's team.
Yes.
Okay, so what did you actually prepare for the judges today?
So what we prepared, we seared the aha tuna on the grill, and then we made a hot honey sauce for it. So our dessert is a lemon cheesecake.
What was the biggest obstacle that you guys encountered during this competition?
So the biggest obstacle was cooking with tuna, because I'd never cooked with tuna before, don't eat tuna, so that was the biggest challenge.
How do you think you executed the tuna itself and the dish overall?
I think we did a wonderful job for it, especially being the first time, then you're doing like your taste test before you give it to somebody, you're making sure it's good. I think we did a wonderful job.
Our last team, give it up for the Marines.
Come on, Marines.
So what did you prepare for the judges today?
Sesame grilled ginger tuna steaks.
Have you cooked tuna before?
No, I have not.
This was also your first time cooking tuna. What do you normally cook?
MREs.
I like that
Honest answer. Gotta love the honesty. And what'd you do with the vegetables on this plate?
We sauteed what we had was the mushrooms and the tomatoes and seasoned them a little bit as well.
When you found out you had to cook tuna, what was your first thought?
I was like, no.
You said no?
Yeah, I said no.
Did you Google how do I cook tuna?
Yes, I had Siri.
You asked Siri. Siri knows all the answers. Very good. Any dessert?
It's called Crayola Lemon.
Crayola Lemon. Oh, that is a surprise.
Because the thing is, every Marine, we go to the field, we have MREs, but at the end of the day, the one thing that we eat and we love is crayons.
All right. I'm not going to argue with a Marine because he knows best.
They're hard at work over
So
there.
they are having an intense discussion. But I don't know who it's going to be. We're still tallying scores. I think we have reached that moment. So let me ask you first about our rookie team, our first timers, the Space Force Air Force team. What did you like about their dish?
Me personally, I'm a big component of textures when you're doing your dish, and you guys pretty much nailed it on all fronts on that. I mean, having the crispy onion ring on top of the tuna, that was awesome. And then you can't argue with the bacon on there. The bacon with the mushroom was great. And then the only thing I'd say is like those tomatoes are beautiful. Put a little bit of that basil on there and let them, no need to grill them because then you get a lot of soft textures working there. But the tuna, all those flavors, that was spot on for me.
Let's go to Council Member McCosker, who, by the way, has a nephew serving in the Navy. So tell us about what you thought about the Navy's dish.
I loved the tuna taste. The taste of the tuna was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed the sear. It threw me for a loop with the skin on it, I'll have to say. I didn't really dig that. The dessert was spectacular. It was so light. It had such great flavor. I do love the lemon flavor. And all in all, it was a great plate. Thank you.
Thank you, Council Member. Let's go to Commissioner Williams and talk about the U.S. Coast Guard's dish.
I was really impressed by the Coast Guard. I don't know if people were watching all the different preparation that was going on. Coast Guard wasn't playing. They were over there. They were solid. The whole last minute, they were high-fiving and cleaning up. And the presentation, they knew exactly what they were doing. The textures were right. The portion was right. And I loved the little dessert. So I was very impressed, obviously, with the Coast Guard performance.
And is there any nugget you have, that one thing that maybe could have been a hint better from the Coast Guard?
Yeah, I think the seasoning was a little bit overpowering, but it could have dialed down a little bit. But yeah, other than that, I was very impressed.
Very good. Thank you, Commissioner. All right, Chef Alma Ortiz. How about the U.S. Army?
Well, first of all, I do want to say, when you cook tuna, it can be very, very, it can be a challenge. And I want to say that I've never tasted tuna the way I did today. It was very moist. I almost want to say it was like juicy, which my compliments to you guys for doing that. It was really good. I really love the pairing of the gnocchi with the creamed spinach. I think that was really, really good. The flavor was awesome, the texture, everything. The only thing is that, especially because I was really looking forward to tasting the mushrooms, I wish I would have had a little bit more of the mushroom in it and the tomato. But your flavors were exceptional. They were awesome. They were really, really good.
Very good. Thank you, Chef Ortiz. And we'll go back to Chef Dustin to talk about our friends at the Marines.
Yeah, I love the honesty. I'm gonna put it up there. But I could tell you, man, for first time cooking tuna, the flavor on it with the ginger and the soy and everything, it tasted great. It tasted great. You just want to get a little bit more sear on that tuna, get a crust, maybe cut a little bit thicker. But other than that, man, you guys did a great job for the first time ever using something.
In third place, the U.S. Army. Congratulations, U.S. Army, on the bronze.
The second place winner is the United States Air Force and Space Force.
Wow. I told you those newcomers were dangerous. They were dangerous. Congratulations, guys. Well done. Well done. So we have 3 teams left. The winner of Galley Wars Mission Impossible is defending champion Coast Guard. Back-to-back champions. Come on up here. Come on up here, chefs. Wow, that plaque is yours. It'll look great in your galley. Back-to-back champions.